My name is Aaron.
Aaron, welcome to Torah Talk Parshas Noach. So we know in this week's Parsha, we know all about like the animals, and
the unique and obscure animals that came to the table.
All the animals came to the table. I would love to see that. All the animals coming to the table.
Oh,
what kind of animals came to the table?
So the Gemara actually talks about. I'm not sure exactly if it came to the table or it stayed outside with the rest of the fish, but Chazal talk about a certain very interesting creature.
What kind of creature?
So Chazal say it's the top half of it looks like a person, and the bottom half is like a fish.
Oh, just like a mermaid.
Yeah.
Is it a mermaid or a Chazal?
Yeah, a lot of legends like such as these, that as Rit Hashem we'll soon see, we'll mention later, are actually really Chazal. So
Chazal talk about mermaids. Wow.
Yeah.
So what else is about a mermaid? What's about them?
Well, the Gemara on Brachos, Daf Ches Omar Aleph, calls them Dalfunim.
The Choyro is Daf Ches Omar Aleph.
Yeah.
Dalfunim. Wow.
And then also called Bnei Yama.
Bnei Yama.
Yeah. In the Torah Skyhadim, Parshas Shemini.
All I know of is mermaid.
Oh. Yeah, I think you're right. In the Torah Skyhadim, Parshas Shemini, it calls it Isilunes. Silunes. And
Different names.
Yeah. Interestingly, this seems to be the same Silunes that Chazal say. That was this long arm that opened the doors for the wild animals of Haslam Mitzrayim.
I know, Makas Ariv. Then all the animals went in.
Yeah.
That was a mermaid?
No escape. Yup, I think so. It's called Silunes.
No less. Wow. That might be it.
Yeah. Anyway, the Sefer Ma'aseh Tuvia, wrote by the Rishon Rabbeinu Nassan, says in Lashon of Ashkenaz, which could be German or Yiddish, it is called, for the ones that have the tzura of a man, that look like a man, they're called Vesar Mon.
Vasar man. Oh, Vasar is water in Yiddish. And man is man.
Oh, Bnei Yama.
Yeah, water man.
And
what's the other one?
And then, if they look like a female, tzura of a female, then they're called Vesar with.
Vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh yeah, so water woman, I guess.
Yeah.
So the Aruch is actually recounts that there's a certain king.
Oh, one of the first Rishonim.
Yeah.
The Aruch. What does he say?
He talks of a king that was traveling in the sea, and he saw him.
A king in the sea. Yeah, he saw one. Wow, and what happened? He saw one?
I don't know, see the Aruch of that.
Okay. So they seem pretty nice. Maybe I should get one for a pet. A mermaid. I'd love to have a mermaid.
There's actually fishermen in Chel in the Kohen.
Wow. But are they nice? Are they friendly? What happens?
I mean, they have, the Svarim talk about that, they have a very pleasant voice and a strong, powerful voice. And when a ship passes in the sea, they start singing, and it makes the people on the ship very sleepy, and they fall asleep, and then it comes into the ship and devours them. Maybe you want one now. Do you say?
Oh, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, I guess not. Don't seem so friendly.
I think they had one in the aquarium.
Oh yeah.
I think of some of them. It's thick glass. It's thick.
Yeah.
So then Chazal talk about an interesting animal.
Oh, another interesting creature.
Yeah.
All these went to the table, huh?
Well,
wow.
Maybe except for mermaid.
Oh yeah, because Chazal say that all the fish got saved by going into the water. They just stayed in the water.
Yeah.
So maybe that was counted.
Yeah, probably.
Hey.
So the interesting creature, or should I say plant, that birds that grow on trees. You heard the show? Birds that grow on trees.
Birds on trees. Oh no, if I'm gonna buy one, I'll go to the plant shop and not the pet shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The gardening shop. Where do they live? Where can I get one? Do they live around here? You don't see them in the streets, right? Don't you?
I actually live in Ireland.
Oh, by the shores, by the water.
Yeah, the shores of Ireland. So when they grow ripe, these birds, they grow by their beak. Then they fold into the water. And then they grow up there.
Then they're like ducks.
Well,
Wow.
they don't fly.
They don't fly.
So birds that don't fly, it's actually Indian if they nishchita. See the Mordechai and how goes Mordechai in it. So,
Yeah.
then another creature mentioned in the Mishnah, Kalayim. Ane Hasodeh it's called. Ane Sodeh means like the master of the field.
Ooh, those are dangerous. Oh yeah, those.
Very dangerous creatures. Very, very dangerous.
They're attached
Esau-
by a cord by the belly button to the ground.
And then
Oh
they
yeah,
get
then
their
we shoot
nutrients.
arrows at it. They
Oh
die
yeah,
and it breaks the
because
cord.
they get their nutrients from that cord, which gets it from the ground. And Esau
Yeah.
had a special coat that he stole from Nimrod, who got it from Chum, who got it from Noach, who got it from Adam Rishon. That probably got it from Mr. Shelach, that got it from Adam Rishon probably, but that had pictures of animals on it. And all the animals that saw it would fall before them and be very scared.
Wow,
Pirkei de Rabbi Eliezer talks
amazing
about it.
coat.
Yeah,
It's
so
getting a bit cold these days. I would like that. And
Yeah.
what was the use of that coat? What did it do?
So he would hunt them, and he would even hunt the Anesode. No one catch Anesode. They're very, very dangerous.
Really? Even them? Must be pretty brave to do that.
Yeah, so only use a special coat you could get it. So there's they tell a story in Chelm. They needed a minion for tefillos of Yom Niran.
Oh. How many people do they have?
They only had nine of them. They need a new guy.
Oh no.
So some Bachrim went out to look for a guy.
No one in the streets, right?
No one in the streets, so they went to the forest to look for someone. They found in the forest an interesting creature.
Oh.
Next minute, they came back with Anesod in a flower pot.
Actually happened? Okay, so what's the next one? What's the next interesting, the fourth and last interesting creature that went into the teva? Besides for the normal animals. What else?
So Rabbeinu Ephraim talks about in his Pirush on Torah actually. He says there's a certain type of person who turned into a wolf.
Oh, werewolf, another legend. That's really from the Svarm.
Yeah.
Werewolf.
And he doesn't turn back into a person unless he drinks some blood.
Ew.
Scary.
Okay. Wow.
1 second, actually. Binyamin also turned into a wolf sometimes.
Oh.
So only Yaakov Avinu knew how to turn him back, so he needed Yaakov to be with him.
Yeah, Yehuda, right?
No, Yaakov.
Oh, that's why he needed.
Oh, Yehuda, yeah.
He was afraid when he went to alone, to go to Mitzrayim alone for Eretz Yisrael.
Yeah, because he needed to be with him.
Wow. Couldn't just like drink a cup of blood.
Well, I don't think it's the same like thing over here. I don't think Binyamin had the same thing. He needs to drink blood.
Yeah, wow, okay, that's amazing. All these interesting animals went into the teva, besides for the usual ones we all know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also we know also in this week's Parsha, you know also the Mavel, very tall waters, like, you know these like tsunamis in Japan, very tall waters, but like
I heard
the
about
Mavel,
them.
nothing quite as much as the
Yeah.
Mavel.
Well,
Right. Wow, like you know the Psukim say, 15 Amma milmala, Gavru hamayim, Vaychusu heharim. 15 amos above, the water got strong, and it covered up all the mountains. Very high water, you know. High
yeah.
waters.
Oh.
So
Fascinating.
we also certainly know the Gemara in Sukkah about David HaMelech Sukkah, Daf Nun Gimel, from the bottom of Amud Aleph into Amud Beis. You know, it talks about David HaMelech when he was digging the Shisin, like the foundations of the Beis Mikdash. David HaMelech didn't get to build the Beis Mikdash, right?
Yeah.
Shlomo ended up doing it, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah. But you know, he was digging the Shisin, the foundations. And as he was digging, you know what happened there.
Tell me
All the
about it.
waters of the Tahaim, the waters of underground, they all came up and flooded. And flooded very high, like that was almost like a marble. And it was too much higher than it was supposed to be. So, then he, Achitophel, his Rebbe, was there also. And then
I think it's Yotz.
Achitophel. And then also Achitophel's Rebbe was there. And then they put a Shem of Hashem. They wrote a Shem of Hashem on a piece of cloth, they wrote the Shem of Hashem and they dumped it in. And then all the waters sunk down, right?
Yeah.
Sunk down 16,000 amos.
Whoa,
That was very deep water. Now how did they get the water? Oh no, that was way too deep. What did they do?
I don't know.
Yeah, so it's so way too deep. They can't just dig a well and get some water. So they need to do is they need to say the 15 Shir HaMalos. This is when he said it, and he said the 15 Shir HaMalos, and each shir that he said, each of those 15 Mizmorim of Tehillim brought 1,000 amos.
That's what Shir HaMalos means. It brings it up.
It's a song. Yeah, the song that brings it up. So each one brought up 1,000 amos, and then it was 15,000 amos higher.
Oh,
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah, and then it was only 1,000 amos deep. So that's the story. So now the pasuk might be hinting to that.
Oh.
See the pasuk? It was 15 amos above. 15 amos above 15,000 amos. They brought it above. Gavru hamayim. The water got stronger. Vaychusu harim. And then when the time waters were overflowing, it covered up the mountains. The Har Bayis.
Oh. Fascinating.
And then also, furthermore,
Tell me
the
about it.
mountain. Yeah, the mountain Har Ararat.
Oh.
That Psukim talk about there. The gematria of Aurora, Aleph Resh Tes equals 410. You know what 410 is, right?
For 10 is the years of first Beis Mikdash.
Yeah, exactly. The years of first Beis Mikdash, and that was the foundations of which Beis Mikdash he was digging. The first Beis Mikdash, which his son will eventually build.
Oh.
Yep.
By the way, Chazal talked about another very interesting creature.
Whoa, you didn't tell me this one before.
Nope. Just saw it. It's a chol.
A chol. Wow.
It's called the Arshina.
It's called a chol. Oh, the Gemara in Sanhedrin.
Yeah, the Gemara Sanhedrin. Noach noticed all the animals wanted our food. They're very greedy. He noticed one of the animals. Was a bird called the Arshina. Chol.
A chol. Ches above lamed? Wow. What about this? What did it do?
It didn't have any food. So Noach was wondering. He was very worried about it. So we asked it, why don't you want any food?
Yeah.
Chol answered,
Didn't want food?
yeah. So the Chol said, I see that you work so hard taking care of the other animals. I don't want to trouble you further by asking food.
Oh. Wow, that's nice of it. So what do you get back? What do you get paid by?
So Noach gave a bracha to it.
Oh, bracha.
The bracha that shall live forever.
Wow.
So if it lives forever, of course, why do we see it now?
Yeah.
So-
wow. I'll see then.
Actually lives 1,000 years. 1,000 years. Then a fire burns it. It comes from its nest and burns the whole, the entire bird, except for a little kabetza of it, the size of an egg. And that egg turns into a whole another one, waiting for the whole next cycle again and again.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
So this is also the legend of the phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Very interesting, yeah.
Okay. That's very cool. So those are all the interesting animals that went into the Teva, along with the normally known animals, and along with, of course, Noach and his family.
Yeah.
So Now for the question of the week.
Oh, my favorite part.
The question of the week. Okay. This week's question for Parshas Noach is: what were the names of Noach's children, Shem, Cham, and Yefes's wives?
Beats me.
That's a hard one, right?
Ooh.
That's a very hard one.
Where do I check for that?
Yeah. Okay, that's a hard trivia question. Okay. Thank you for watching Parshas Noach Torah Talk.
Bye.